welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And today we're going to talk about that shift in your mind that has to occur if you're going to really be successful at reselling. And that shift is a shift from what you paid for an item to thinking, what's that item worth? And does that statement make sense to you?
Yeah, I think so.
No, go ahead.
I hope so.
Explain what you think that I'm talking about, because sometimes, and here's the reason why I like doing the videos this way. You may go off on a whole different tangent than I was, but in a positive way.
Right. Well, I'll give you two examples. Someone
Go ahead.
comes in with a $100 baseball card.
Mm-hmm.
For me to purchase that card, I have to pay most likely $50, maybe
Okay.
40, 50. You know, if it's a $1,000 card, I might have to pay $600.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone comes in with 5 George magazines, and I might be able to get them for $50, but they could be worth $500. So to me, obviously you want more bang for your buck, more profit. You want to buy low and sell high if possible.
Okay, and that was not where I was going, but that's good business as far as all that goes. That's fine. No, that's good. My thought was, for too long, when I went to sell things, I took too low of offers. And the reason why was because, and we still know people like this that do this, that, I paid 50 cents for that, and they're offering me $9 on it. They're offering me $12 on it, or even they're offering me $20 on it. I only paid 50 cents. I'm making really good money on it. Well, if you feel that the item is worth $50, why are you taking $20 a week after you listed it if you think it's a $50 item?
True.
A lot of people do so because they look at it that I paid 50 cents.
Sure.
Don't do that. I guess that's really what it comes down to. I know that you...
Well, there's exceptions for me.
Go ahead.
I'm going to give you these. I've bought a bunch of big fashion deals over the last 3 or 4 years. They've been listed for 3 or 4 years. Some are 20, some are 50, 100, 200. Well, lately I've been getting offers, for half the price. So say a $60 magazine are offering 30. I'd look at it like, well, it's 3 years old. If it was really good, if it was really that good and worth closer to that, someone probably would have made a better offer by now. This may be the best offer in 3 years. Maybe this is all it's worth. I may take it, or I may look for something comparable. Say, let me just make sure it's worth, something similar is one for 30. I want to take it. If I'm like, well, this one just sold for $59, why am I going to sell this one for 30? Then I wouldn't do it. But usually, if it's older and sitting around for a while, I would let it go cheaper.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you on that. If it's been sitting a while and the market has proven by a complete lack of interest that that item that I went and as we say about one of our friends, they put their phone number down and write a $sign next to it. If I've gone and done that with one of the items and it's 3 years later and I haven't gotten one nibble on it, I'm probably overpriced on that. Yes, that's absolutely true. But if you're looking on it and it's been on for 5 days and it's got 4 watchers and you're getting people asking you questions about it, and then they're sitting there saying, I'll give you $40 for it, and you got it listed at $85, you got to throw it out of your head that, well, I got it for free as a throw-in on that deal, because that doesn't really matter. It does not matter what you paid on it. It matters what you can get out of it.
So I got a question for you.
Sure.
Because you take the auction offers.
Yes.
I do not do that.
Correct.
Because a lot of things we do so much volume, I don't have time to research everything. We can hope that it finds its price. But,
right.
So everything, you put an offer up for everything in
Yes.
auction? Okay.
Yep.
So you know what everything's worth, though, when you do this?
Roughly.
Okay, so you're
Roughly.
not going to... So if there's an item that you got it on for 50, you're going to know maybe it's worth 60 or 70 and take 55.
Well, usually it's the other way. I would have it for 75 in that case, and I would take 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you never have something that you would put 50 on and it could be worth 200. You don't know it's worth 200. And you just,
Unlikely.
Okay.
Unlikely. I mean, could it happen? Certainly. Certainly it could. But I do my due diligence when I'm listing things. I do look most things up, or if I don't look them up, I've had them or similar items often enough. And I'll give you a perfect example. I just got a stack of Essence magazines. No, I've not had Essence magazines before, but what I will do is I will do a quick search on them to see
anything crazy price.
If anything's crazy, maybe one of them has Prince in it, and then all of a sudden, that's
Right.
a young Prince is in there. That's a really good one. Okay, that's great. I'll price that high. Otherwise, I'll just price them all at $35 a piece with free shipping.
Right.
Maybe a little bit higher. Oh, it's got Whitney Houston on the cover. That's worth 40 or whatever that happens to be. Something other like that. Now, could one of them go for $120? Yeah, it could,
Yeah.
but not likely, I don't think. So, and if that does happen, not a big deal on those. Do any of those go for $120?
There could be some. Who knows? How old are they?
90s.
Probably not.
Oh well, all right, but that's one of those things that, again, it's a mindset change, and I think one of the reasons why I used to look at what I paid for it and then move it out was because I didn't have a lot of confidence in my items, and I was thinking, oh, I paid 50 cents and I put $20 on it just as a lark, and somebody's offering me 10. I got to take that money because
Right.
what if? And another part of that is, at this point, you have enough items and I have enough items. We're always going to be making sales every day. So we don't have to take an offer just to make a sale.
Right.
Whereas if you've only got 100 items up, you might not sell something for 2-3 days in a row. And then all of a sudden somebody makes you any offer that isn't a complete slap in the face. You might take it just because you're like, I haven't had any sales in 3 days. I have to sell something.
Yeah.
I listed all this stuff. And that's one of the advantages of getting up with volume is when you get enough items up. A lot of people say it's over 10,000 items. When you get up that high, you're going to make sales every single day, no matter what. And that also allows you to be a little pickier in what you take because you're going to sell stuff regardless.
Sure.
I guess if you don't, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. Put your
On
store
that.
on sale or take offers.
Yeah, and you've also got a lot of abilities like that in order to do things. If you've got 40 items up, even if you put your store on sale, who's going to notice?
Right.
And no disrespect to anybody, you've got 40 items. Somebody's going to have to click on one of those 40 to even know your items
Sure.
are on sale. If you've got 10,000, 20,000, how many items do you have up on eBay?
160,000.
160,000. That's a lot more opportunities for people to come across any of your items on sale, and then they can go into your store and find other items on sale. So don't just sell because you don't believe in your price. I guess that's what it comes down to. It doesn't really matter what you paid for it. You're going to get closer to true value of it if you're willing to hold out. Now, if you've got a situation where a big deal is coming along and you have to make sales, make the sale. If rent's due and you're going to be out in the street, take the sale. Take whatever. We always have said that. But otherwise, hold out. You will be surprised. And you know what ends up happening a lot of times? You want $25 on it and they offer you 10. Guess what happens when you decline their offer?
They make you an $8 offer.
Well,
Some people do that.
there are people that do that and they get banned, but there are also people that'll make you a $15 offer.
Right.
I had something the other day. I had $34 on it. Guy made me a $10 offer. I declined it. He then bought it outright at $34.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Now, that doesn't happen very often,
Yeah. No.
but it did happen. I guess, I don't know if he was just testing the waters to see if I just wanted to sell it or what,
Yeah.
and when I just declined his offer, he just bought it at full price.
Good.
Had I taken a $10 offer, which I may have 10 years ago, because I paid $1 for it. Like, oh, I'm still making money. Who cares? I held out and I made more money, which is a positive. So hopefully that helps you some. Do believe in the value of your things, and you'll end up with a lot better sales. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.